Titus! Titus, no. Titus, not Titus. Titus gone, y'all. He left up out of here. He's gone. Actually, I'm fine. I forgot all about it when I woke up this morning. I didn't even remember it till about an hour ago. Um, Still, it was traumatic within the game. So I guess I carry on from there. Let me we still have a little bit of mystery to wrap up. What are you doing? Exercise? He's never exercised like this. Oh, 'cause he just got you look utterly ridiculous. And can you put your crowbar away? Yeah, get this out of here. Man, okay, what outfits do I need? I don't even know what we're doing. How can I maximize myself? I like the hat. I don't need glasses unless I'm doing something specific because they all give me negatives. I want the bird or maybe the metal. These gloves are fine, I think. Let's get you some different shoes, dude. Authority. Empathy. Oh no, my perception boots. That's what I need. Pants. These are not terribly bad. What are other options? I never did wear those conscience pants. Reaction speed. I'll keep these on. Definitely a new shirt. A logic shirt, maybe. All the other shirts give me negatives. And which jacket do I want? Empathy, hand-eye coordination, logic. I like this one that gives me shivers. There we go. That's pretty nice. Looks kind of Westworld. This room has sad all over it. Yeah, well my psyche has sad all over it. The whole world's gonna look sad to me right now. Go to the island. That's right, the island. A sail? What do I do with her? Oh, she got unlocked. Okay. We're going to the island. Come on, Kim. Let's go take a look downstairs. See what the place looks like now. Oh, I'm not supposed to run either. I should go get more drugs too. Stop by the Fritte. Hey, Ricardo. Just wrapping up the game. See, those people are gone. He's still there. Garte is still there. I need to go talk to Garte.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
I did. Thank you. Big improvement.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire.
We still lost Clytus.
Defended, maybe
Clytus.
putting
Titus.
it a bit generously, though. I had a great view of you doing nothing to stop those psychopaths. Then I crawled inside. Bullets started flying.
Well, what would you have done?
Anyway.
I don't.
Really
You're not gonna
wants
be
you
happy
to
with anything
realise
I
that
do.
he was
You don't
also
like
on the
me. I
balcony
don't like
looking
you.
by, in the danger zone, so to say.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free.
Yeah, I don't have to sleep
This
in the shack
establishment
anymore. I like my
supports
shack
cops.
though.
The stay is free, the drinks are not.
Okay.
I just felt I needed to specify that.
Where did everyone go?
You know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
Where were you when
Where
it
was
happened?
I? How do you think I know the crazy shit you pulled off out there? I was there, out on the balcony, protecting
I wonder
my
if
establishment.
somebody could have shot somebody from
yeah,
the balcony.
well, I guess I'm what you call a badass.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
just nod stoically.
He nods back at you, even more
I'm
stoically.
gonna take a
Just
page out of
two
Joe's book.
badass men nodding
That's right.
stoically.
That's.
Make that three.
I think that's
The lieutenant is nodding too.
that's a healthy
hands
place for our
crossed.
relationship to be. What happened to the man
I
with the
don't
sunglasses?
remember everyone who comes here.
Well, then
and
you're very bad at
many
your
people
job
wear
because I would
sunglasses
have no
inside
problem
lately.
remembering the people
Must be a fad.
that sat there for days and days and days just a few feet from the place where I do my job.
No problem.
You have cognitive deficiencies or something. I'm still concerned with this pinball machine and why I can't. Oop! Don't run! Don't run! Do not run! Why I can't do the goats? Where are my goat balls?
The machine.
Damn! Alright, just focus. Why don't we? We're headed to the island, right? Oh, I missed. Oh! Oh! This is hard. This is hard. Oh, God. Oh, God. Let's go talk to his friend.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man clenches
Alex.
his fist.
Oh,
so
it's you.
sorry.
Didn't think we'd see you walking anytime
I'm not supposed
soon.
to be. What am I supposed to be?
Elaine,
running?
look. It's the cowardly cop.
Hey,
Huh? What?
I wasn't
Our
cowardly.
condolences for your losses.
Is he okay?
Does he look like he's okay?
He does
I'm not
not.
okay either.
His unshaven face
He
is
smells like
almost
piss.
gray, and he reeks of piss
And
sweat.
sweat. But when you
While still
smell like
alive,
piss,
he has abandoned his own
why does
body
the
to
sweat part even
decomposition.
matter? How badly was he hurt?
He wasn't. That's the thing. Titus, Theo, Dennis, Angie, they're all gone.
That's
And he got away
suspicious.
without a scratch.
I wonder if he's the killer.
There's nothing left. Nothing.
He has lost the will to live.
I know what that
It's
sounds
survivor's
like.
guilt. He feels like he should have died with others. He may kill himself if he doesn't find a new purpose, or else go on in this way.
Shit
Not
is
dead,
tough, but you need to get
but
off
not
your
really.
ass and
What?
finish this. You can come to the island with us if you want. Crino, Wild Pines, all the people. You're gonna just leave it like that?
Sons of bitches.
Was this really the best idea? I guess you may have prolonged his existence a bit, if he can still remember this when he sobers up.
If you think this will keep him from offing himself, I'll make sure to remind him.
Why? You sound
So
like an
far,
evil person.
I've just been pouring whiskey in him to keep him sedated.
What's gonna happen now to the Hardy Boy?
Titus is fucking dead.
I know. I know.
What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys? Look around you, man. This shit is done. There are no more Hardy Boys.
You two are just gonna go back to hauling containers?
No, man. I don't know. I guess the Union will still be policing the neighborhood, but who's gonna do it now?
Did Titus have a brother?
Tiberius, he don't want to get mixed up in our shit. Titus has been buttering him for years.
And is he
on
as
account
cute as
of
Titus?
all this being fun as fuck. But he's got his window fitting business, a wife with 2 kids, and a 3rd one on the way. No way he's gonna leave all that. What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boy? No, man. I don't know. I guess the Union will still be...
I am.
That wouldn't be funny. Even if we weren't surrounded by the ghosts of our fallen friends. What's gonna happen to the Hardy... No, man.
You, Eugene.
Me? No, man. I'm not a leader. You know, Titus only recruited me.
Oh,
'cause I play
Eugene's the
guitar.
black. I got him confused.
Said the team
I
could
thought
use
I
the
was
morale
talking to the
boost.
white guy. We do have a black guy.
If
Echo.
any of them had leadership capacity beside Titus,
You can
it's
do
him.
it, Eugenie
keep
boys.
encouraging him.
What? Fuck no. If I'd stay, we'd keep the name to honor Titus.
You're right. Eugene Hardy does this. That's a noble thought. You're gonna do all right.
Man, you have no idea how this works, do you? But yes, if I don't stick around, then it's all over. So I guess I sort of have to now.
Just
He's
doing my
not a
peer
drinker.
work.
Another good thing about him.
Yeah, man. You know, you got this. You got this.
I haven't got shit, Al.
There's something there. A germ of determination. He knows he has no choice but
I
to
love
rise
this. I
to
get
the
to do
occasion.
mental
This
health
is
work
not
in the game.
completely ludicrous. Him and Titus were the only detectives of the bunch. Titus more, but Eugene at least knew how to think along.
Well, take
Yeah,
care,
you
guys.
too. It's a rough world out there. It's not easy being a cop. We were too hard on you.
Tell me about it. Back
Both
to
of you.
blue.
We shouldn't have fucked with you like we did. You got between us and a lot of bullets in that fight. Matinees owes you one.
That's kind of you to say. Take care of your friend, okay?
I will. You take care of yours.
A sharp pain shoots up your side and into your stomach.
Walk. Do I really have to walk? Let me just check it with the faggot.
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
I wasn't that excited to talk to you in the first place. Let's go get some drugs and head to this island. I hate that I can't run. This is going to be a long game. Man, how long does it take to leave this hotel? Un jour. One day I will return after you. You have to walk all the way over there to read it.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took
I
place
wonder
here.
if it's Cindy.
It smells of blood
Yep.
and heavy fuel. This was Cindy the Scar. The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it. Yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday. And blood.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable? You could buy some smokes,
Ooh.
light up a ciggy and throw it in there. You know, just to see what happens. See?
That sounds kind of cool, actually. Wasn't I supposed to do something with the... Let me check it with the police. I do want to light this on fire.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Something is wrong. Only static, no reply.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is it only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is enough. No more dangerous
I wonder
than
if the
stepping
cops
between
are in
three
on it.
armed men. I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems safe enough to me. If anything, you can try calling again. Just don't mention the tribune.
They're shutting you up, silencing you. Everything sounds okay. No drumbeat of total war yet. In the cabin,
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Let's check it with Sylvie.
Just a second, officer. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yes, hello? Oh, great.
You hear the call break.
Anything else I can help you? 57.
In the cabin,
Right, okay. Where can I get cigarettes? Do they have some at this store? Wait, I thought I had some smokes. Items? No, tools. There was some... Or was it that bum that was offered to sell me some smokes? God, I hate that I can't run. Well, this gives me more time to check in on comments. Oh, at La Frite. It's frite. Frite. The yellow roses. Those aren't the flowers that were left for Classier. We got you. Hang on, let me buy my drugs, and then I gotta talk to you about some stuff.
a small cabinet on the wall is filled with...
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
I feel like I should get extra.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste
Where
makes you feel
is
better
the,
or something.
This.
Okay, here.
Now we gotta talk.
Is this about, I don't really. Uh-huh.
Where do I get smokes?
You see several packaged raincoats. The packages are small, discreet,
Do I need a
sloppily
raincoat?
stacked, making
Oh,
them
it gives me
easier to take
endurance.
unnoticed.
Oh.
No need to worry.
Yeah, it's
Here
a
you
new
go.
outfit. I'll take that, just in case I need it. How do I get the cigarettes? Oh, they're behind the counter.
Colorful
Ha.
display of cigarettes.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Astra cigarettes.
Here you go, mister.
Do I need a lighter? Well, we'll find out. I wonder if I should go try to talk to Cindy. We're headed that way anyway. I still didn't tell that lady about her husband. I just talked a guy to suicide, but I don't have enough empathy to tell a lady her husband's dead, especially since I just lost my own fantasy husband.
The graffito has been painted. This was Cindy the
Step
Skunk.
back, Lieutenant.
The fuel oil catches
Wow!
fire
Cool!
hiss. A bright orange
That's so
flash across
satanic.
the surface
I wonder,
of the
is this...
Rain
do people do
turns
this
to
in real
vapor
life? Can I go
above the
write
burning
letters and light them on
message,
fire?
mingling with the black smoke.
Disco Elysium.
The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames. The flames warmed him too. Not at all in a bad way.
Let's go to the diner.
Slowly, the flames subside.
That was cool. Wow. Alright, we gotta take it slow though. What is this? Is this worth looking at? Oh, a message has been Trans Nation, Ike Nation. Okay. I wonder if I can do anything with that wall. I need to go talk to Cindy and get her paintbrush. Compliment her on the fire letters. Cindy, are you up there? She's not there. An old poster. Oh, right, because I have that power that lets me see all the Van Eyck stuff around town. Where is Cindy? I guess we don't need her. Where do we find a boat? Oh, we're supposed to go to Lily Ann. Never mind, we're in the wrong spot. We gotta go get a boat from Lily Ann. Come on. I love this rain. I wonder if I should put my raincoat on. Maybe if I had my raincoat, I would not have been damaged so badly in that tribunal. And I would have had a chance to save Titus. He tried to save me, too. I remember. Damn. Well, there's always Tiberius. But he's married with kids. And Titus did lie to me, and he did try to play me. I really don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna go check this sunglass box one more time. I'm determined to get what's in here. Hang on. The low rumble of a bass.
The shine on these sunglasses.
God, it's locked. What the hell, man? It's gonna take forever to get to Lillian. So one thing to remember if you're playing this game is find your gun as early as you can. That's what really hurt me at the end there, was not having my gun. Come on, we're almost there. Almost is relative, I guess. Here she is. Am I gonna have to like date her or find her date before I get this boat from her? Can I just pay her? I really don't like her. She's my least favorite character in the whole game.
Officer, what happened? You're limping.
It's a long story. I don't have time to talk.
She
Just give me
sounds
a boat.
almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
Is this from the shooting in town?
Yeah.
We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de
You
Saint-Guilaine.
should see the other guys.
It's
They're
nothing
all
to be
dead.
worried about.
So you're a killer?
No.
That's good, I guess. I guess.
I'm gonna
Better than
scoff in
being
a
dead.
masculine manner.
She just looks at you.
I have
Of
a
course.
question for you.
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, we need to get to that island.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
Can we borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back.
Yeah, sure.
And no scraping the hull. I just got
Okay.
it nice and yellow. And no drinking on the boat.
Whatever you say,
Of course,
miss.
man. It's only for a day or two.
Aye.
Not
The
along
crow's feet
tentatively.
disappear from the corners
What's
of
on the island? Nothing, just ruins. Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war for the communards, an anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed 2 bits of the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always stay
Hasn't
clear of it.
been
Thank
there
you.
herself. Who has then?
You said you haven't been there. Who has then?
My husband used to drink there.
He'd go to the
and
island
his
to
drinking
drink.
buddies.
He probably went to get away from you.
Always seemed like
He
a
could
bad
have
place
drank
to
at
drink
home.
to me.
There's a reason he
This
was doing it
must
on the
be
island.
One of the many
Self-reflect.
fortifications that was used.
The kids sometimes go there too.
Which kids?
I know they do. On the twins. God forbid they bring the girl along and some
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place?
Yeah, let's
be my
do that.
guest. They have a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything
Is there anything I
useful
should
out
know
of
about
well,
getting there?
most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater.
Enter from the
Cut-
south side.
Aye,
Okay.
aye, Captain.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you?
Be seeing you. Let's go talk to these kids. You said I should be able to run? Why? It said not to run. I don't want to damage my health. Health can get damaged for the littlest thing here, even from talking to people. Like, I might lose health from just trying to talk to these kids.
The scruffy-haired little
Okay,
boy
kids,
kicks
you've been
the
to the
stone.
island, right?
And that island,
I need to know what's there.
that's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great.
Okay.
And we make a fire. We make a fire. Mm-hmm. Gather the sticks for the fire. And bullets. Or not real bullets. Empty.
Bullet shells. There are
You
a
mean
lot
shells?
of them left over from.
I don't know what those are.
What thing?
They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
They must mean a human being on that
Someone
island.
lives on the island?
But it's cut off.
No. Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Why is he the fire guy?
Because he asks to put the fire out.
Why does she ask you to do that?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like people to be there. You shouldn't go. Yes.
Is there anything else you could tell me about this guy?
No, he doesn't live there. No, he lives there. Been there twice. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
Anything else?
I don't know.
How come?
We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there.
You mentioned something about lights.
I don't know.
Did you mean there are electrical?
Yes.
Your father used to go to the island too?
Our father killed him, so
Oh.
don't say that. He didn't. I'm sorry. Our father, don't say that. He didn't. I don't know. Doesn't even have anything to do with this, you. Father isn't a fire guy.
The two things are unconnected.
There's a what?
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.
No kidding. We're going there now. Use the nitpicker skiff to go to the island. Yes, I'm headed there. Not lies. You think it's okay to run? Maybe I can jog. Do a light jog. Is this the skiff? Where's your skiff, lady? Is this the skiff? Ah, okay. Wow, I
A
like
skiff
this.
with once you
We
get
get to
in,
go in the water.
that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into
Do
the
I have
bay.
my right outfit
Have you
on?
made all the necessary preparations?
I don't know.
Closed all your accounts?
Why?
Remember what the netpicker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
I'll hold the boombox.
What?
You heard me. Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine, why not?
Very cool. Now, Sad FM is a radio station specializing in sad.
Oh Lord, what's gonna happen now? I bet the killer's on the island. We're gonna find out who it is. Maybe it's Titus. Maybe Titus will be there. I love this. It reminds me when I used to canoe. Oh. Very relaxing. Is that the boombox? This is nicely done. It really captures the feeling. She said we're not coming back. Does that mean that this is the final showdown? I should have checked in on the kids in the church. Now that I have my Van Eyck powers. I wanted to help them with their music. God, I didn't think of it. Hey kids. If I can make it back to you, I'll come and check, see what's up with the music. I don't know where it's taking me. It's pretty cool though. Wow. I'm in trance, literally in a trance. Waiting. Is it the island? An oil slick. And what is that concrete thing? It looks like a boat launch, but it's awfully big for a regular boat. Look, Kim, we're on the island.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. In the silence, a sputter of wing. There is very little wind here today. The ghost... Let's go.
Climb out. We're on the island. Here. Got to the island. Alright, I guess I should quick save it here. When I walked it. OTA. What's going on with you today? No, I don't hear music, but I have it on the streamer version where it's not supposed to play copyrighted stuff. The rusted train.
The chain trails off into the ocean.
This leads to the depot in Land's End.
Yes, so it seems.
What do you think it was used
For
for?
bringing munitions to the island, maybe?
And supplies,
As a
munitions
defensive
like
measure,
guns.
lock it off that side of the bay.
Lock it from
From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol. This sea fort was a revolutionary fortification.
Wow, okay. You got money lying around this island? Alright, let's go up here. What are you thinking about? These stairs feels ancient. Soldiers' feet ran upon them. Actually, Televised Apocalypse, you might like this game because it talks about some of the stuff you do. Inflammable. That means flammable. What's a mazoot? Alright, something.
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. Far away, birds' wings
What is
touch the
that
still
flutter?
surf. The flock of quail departs. Now more than 100 on the islet. There is almost no wind, just the light movement of air through the reeds. Bulrushes swaying on the waterline. Long like a silent orchestra tuning at the beginning of some major work. Of great importance to the few who attend.
To the
A
west.
silent hiss. Sea air moving through the needles of a pine tree.
To the
The
east.
faraway roar of the city, distant like today's dream. Before it, the sound of sand,
Ahead.
a low hum. The air slowly moves through a concrete box, through its ancient slits and cracks.
Beyond that.
Air
further
flows out of a pillbox window. There is very little there. The air cossets flowers on a meadow. Absolute silence. Reeds motionless.
Below
a
the
jitter.
silence.
A sound impatient to happen. You hear some kind of limb fidget. No, it's just your imagination.
Kim,
Yes?
have you noticed how quiet it is?
I have. Is that why we're stopping?
Wait, I have to listen to what
The
we
lieutenant nods.
Okay, hang on. What's going on? Warm air from it's warmer there than out here. Okay.
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
What's the ICM?
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army.
We're at their
Sounds
headquarters.
an awful lot like.
No, an upside down.
With its horns
Oh,
in
the
sky,
satanic
the
star with the
symbol of
antlers.
the commune.
Are those spec
No,
stars
that's
too?
the uninhabited occupation.
A DeLorean era.
It does. The RCM may descend from the ICM. It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revachol West was mostly workers and criminals.
Nice political thoughts rush through your neo. A mediocre athlete with
What I'm
pants and
hearing
dragging
is
around
we
his
descend
body
from
on
the
a
glorious
busted crutch.
Revolutionary Army.
But not you. You're thinking about politics.
There were all sorts of groups and groupuscules back then. It doesn't really matter.
Looks old. What's this still
After
doing here?
44 years? That's not nearly enough to hide what happened here. One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you...
Okay. I have a feeling it's set to go up in flames. Let's go see here. Or maybe here. No way to get up there. The stairs are gone. Alright, I guess that's not where it wants me to go. There's no way but in. Wow. What is this place, Kim? Oh, well, let's look at here first. Careful, these stairs have collapsed. This was once an armament rest. Twin cannons. Books. I love books. Dishes. Candles. Moth-bitten bed sheets.
Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor, and
Sifting.
most
Look at this
are
gun.
soft covers. Serialized fantastique and popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur natural among what it is mostly commercial fiction and serialized.
Someone's made themselves a home.
Yeah, I need to change outfits real quick. Hang on. Alright, conceptualization. This jacket. Is there a shirt? This shirt. I got those ethics pants and didn't use them a single time. I even did a thought cabinet slot for them. Guess that's it.
Soft covers, serialized fantastique, and not that you can tell.
What?
This is a digest of maybe.
How did
this
I
is
fail
old-fashioned.
that?
The print. Soft covers, serialized.
That's bunk.
There's a
changed my
greasy old
outfit and
spring
everything.
mattress in the corner. Rest.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh.
How
Recent.
recent?
You force the rest of the sentence out through.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there in the dark corner. You didn't realize how tired you were. Your body, the blanket feels cold. You feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the sleep.
Where's Kim? What happened? Kim. Yo, Kim. See, it's not letting me do the check anymore. Something's up. Where's the purple? It just gave me a purple thing. This. The lieutenant is no longer here. Go outside to the beach. I think I'm gonna obey. Where is outside? How do I get outside? Maybe I go through here. I feel like I should put my jacket, change outfits. still, you can't get in. Alright, how do I go outside? Kim! It did tell me the stairs were broken. Maybe my flashlight? It won't let me access my stuff. This is interesting. It's a different interface. I just have to figure out my way around. Okay, the puzzle is how to get out of here. Oh. It wouldn't let me change outfits or anything. See, I don't have my little... Something's going on. The game is taking control. Hang on, come here. Go down to the chain. There's something there. How do I get there? Is this the chain? How do I get to the chain? Wow. Where do I go? This is where I just came from. The chain was over here. By the boat. Maybe I have to get to it this way. How do I get to it? Dude, how do I have to go all the way around? How do I get to the chain? Ugh! I don't have equipment. I don't have anything. Do I go all the way around? Oh, that chain. Hang on, come here. Walk into the water now. You see her footprints on the water. How do I get to this little place? Further. Look. Oh, wow.
Dolores Day, the
What?
innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a... Okay, don't say you need to talk right away.
Melt the
Melt
ice
the ice
first.
first. This way, but you don't even want to talk to her.
I really
She would
don't.
only be cold and mean. Let her go. This is the holy queen of the territories of Muindi and Insulinda. Think of the historic knowledge we could get. Win her back. How does that fit in here? And what is the holy suzerain doing here anyway?
Okay, what did it say? Melt the ice. So how about hey hey?
Hey,
How are you doing? How about I say nothing?
I'm doing really good, actually. Both professionally and romantically. I've come to a fulfilling and peaceful period in my life. Well, how are you doing, Harry?
I'm not doing very well.
Don't say that. I know this positive thing sounds stupid to you, Harry, but it works. We all have an obligation to be happy. You too. And you will be. Now.
This is everything I always warned you about.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry.
Something is
I'm
off.
sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
She means she doesn't have time to tend to your emotions.
What's in the bag?
Just my scepter.
I'm not
my
asking you to
globe
tend to my
Trésor,
emotions. I can
a
handle it
spare
just
silk
fine.
gown,
Thank you very much.
a toothbrush, travel documents,
Ma'am,
the crown of immortality.
aren't you already wearing one?
Oh, this. This is just a wreath. The crown of immortality is made of rarefied light, mana and raw palladium. It was passed on to me by the rulers of late antiquity.
She looks at the suitcase. No,
Anyway,
Can you stay for a moment? We need
no,
to talk.
Harry. No. I don't want a massive, epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome.
It's
I
not
have
always about
tickets
what
for the
you want.
10:20 flight to Morova.
You share the
We
world
don't
with
have
other
anything
people
to
you
talk
know.
about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us. Our love. Our unborn daughters. It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Revachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's...
oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
But you said I have a vast soul, Master. You're not even human. But that's not a very good way for things to be.
It's not. But
But what? Tell me there's
I
something
don't know
good.
why I said but. There is no but.
That's it.
That's it, yes.
Where in hell? Stop. You're only making it worse for him. You never help with anything.
You're right. I don't even remember who you are. Maybe I think.
See? It just takes some time. For you, it will take something like 20 years, maybe? It was hard for me, too. I used to think I couldn't live without you. But I can.
It doesn't have to be like this. Okay, super duper okay. I still
What
have other
other
things I need to
things?
know.
We've been through all the things, Harry.
I get the feeling
I don't know what you mean.
you're the
Dolores
ex
Day.
something. I've heard you before. You're the voice on the phone.
Oh, Harry, you shouldn't have done that. Call me like that.
You ruined it. There was still a chance. You should have waited
I know
longer.
you would have called me yourself.
She would
if
have
I just
called
let
you
It wasn't
instead.
me. It was my hand. My fingers called
They
you.
shouldn't have. They really shouldn't.
Well,
I
if
was in
something like a
Morova
simple
already.
phone call is going to ruin everything, then you got
Months
the
already.
problem is with you.
Soon it will be years without the hurt. I sit there in Morova, in the holy gratitude of my bliss.
The air gets cold around you. The death blow is black-eyed dogs wander the alleys. Apple trees hang their bony limbs low over the patchwork of roofs. Red and black. Revachol West, the evening sun. She's left and bloomed, far away from us, our vast soul. It's Dora. That's what the voice said on the phone. Dubois, yes. Dora Dubois.
That's why I think. Are you Dora Dubois?
Oh no, no. We're not doing that again.
That was not the death blow yet. You saved yourself. For now. Keep stumbling around, and it will happen.
You're the.
The morning. I don't understand.
No, I mean mourning. I'm grieving, but you're not even dead.
Oh my God, Harry, stop. I don't want to hear anything about the morning. Mourning someone
God, this
who's
is a
still alive.
cold-hearted bitch.
I can't do that anymore.
You're the ex.
I'm not
something.
80 years old. Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago? Now I'm the ex thing? You're confusing me. I haven't even bought the tickets yet.
We all told you. Everyone warned you.
Who, everyone?
Everyone.
Literally all of you.
I should have gone even deeper. I'm glad we're having this conversation. I'm getting so much closure.
I'm glad too, but I have to go.
What?
You know what's impolite? Consigning a lieutenant detective to eternal damnation. Cool, your friends. Say hi to your friends. Just look
She
at her.
does not look back. Instead, eyes her fingernails. They're bitten, frayed. The evening wind blows in. The gown wraps around her
You're just
like
an evil
a
ape.
what?
We're all
You
just
don't
evil
have to hate
apes.
the world. Can't you see how kind and beautiful everything is? I don't have time to deal with your pessimism. There are so many people at the stop at this hour. They're all going to the aerodrome. It wasn't a fight.
It was
I
always
was
a
never
fight.
fighting you.
You're right. I didn't want to fight you. You're the tiny ape I loved.
Let's stop it with the apes. This isn't going.
You
Okay.
told her you loved her. She has to feel something.
Yes, Harry. I am. Things have gotten much better for me, now that I am the ruler of the known world. Oh God, it's already so late. I have to go, Harry.
A tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little
Let me
wrists.
try to kiss her. Uh-oh. What did I do? Is she gonna turn into a demon? I know you're not Titus, but this will have to do. Uh-oh.
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, tepid and fearful, you stand against her, her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth. She is not kissing you back.
But I succeeded. I feel her breath. Cold silk. Squeeze. Move your mouth. You're not kissing me back.
The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours.
Yeah, I'm not gonna force you to kiss me if you don't want to kiss. That's how my ex was too. He was a terrible kisser.
Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held onto her hand, she tried not to look at your face.
Oh
and
my God, this
see
is like
the
real. I've been in
expression
these
there.
situations. They're very awkward.
Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for
You
how
didn't
I
kiss me
felt
back.
you.
Why didn't you kiss me back?
Why did you do that to yourself?
You didn't kiss me back.
She breathes out heavily, as if something painful has passed through her.
Stand there like a
and shakes
useless
her head.
dildo.
She shakes her head one more time. The evening, she breathes out heavily. She shakes her head.
No, Harry. Not yet. There is one more thing you have to see. I'm pregnant.
Is it mine?
Of course not.
Oh.
I
Well, I'm not taking
terminated
care of it.
yours.
I'm not paying for it.
Don't you remember? You poor fuck. Poverty-stricken fuck.
Oh my. This
Now,
is hitting
go
home.
ahead. Ask me more questions.
That's how the Queen of the Universe talks to
No,
people.
this has to end. Do the last one. More questions. Ask more.
But you said I have a vast soul.
We
that will
both
always
said a
come
lot
back
of
to me.
things. We were very young.
It was her.
Actually,
I
you
can
didn't
feel
say
it.
it. You wrote it in
I
a
can
letter.
see it in her tender, long fingers. In her.
As Queen Regnant, I write a lot of letters.
You need to recite it to her. For if, put a stake through your heart. She'll get hurt too. She won't get hurt.
I have it right
She'll
here. Let
bend
me
out of the
refresh
way.
your memory.
Please, Harry. I just don't have time for this.
Every step I take, it grows until by the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me completely. I step on the light rail and look back. Something, something, bow collector. I know it will be like this until I walk back to you. You, every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always come back. Oh, this is her voice. I'm just reciting her voice. Okay.
Okay, stop. Yes. Are you happy now?
No, I'm not happy.
Then why are you doing this?
There's more.
Very well. I wrote it. It was morning. You slept. There was hoarfrost on the ground when I left.
What do
On
you know
Voyager
about
Road.
hoarfrost?
It was autumn. The first autumn. But Harry, please understand. It was a
Was it
million
not
years
a
ago.
million years
It was
ago?
100 million years
Exaggerated.
ago.
You're being overdramatic.
I was someone else then. Filled to the brim
I
with
don't even
love for
like you now. I don't even know why he wants
hanging
this
on your
lady. Let her
every
go.
word. Oh, Harry, you were the coolest. But I am no longer that person. This has taken her place. It will devour you. Harry, I will eat your
Oh,
mind.
please.
The light
Flatter
of the
yourself.
video rental shines through her dress now. A DeLorean figure,
Can't
cut
you
in
turn
black,
back to the person
moves
you were?
below.
I know that place.
It's
Where is
still her. Her legs. Her breasts.
42. That is the light rail that took me to Coron, to school and work. Every morning. It's the same stop I met you at, Harry. 100,000 million years ago. No human being should still remember the position of atoms such eons ago. It must feel unnaturally sad. A sadness so ancient.
Oh, please.
It is shared even by us bacteria.
I don't like
It's
this
here,
lady.
Harry. We are on Voyager Road.
Drama,
at the end
drama,
of it,
drama.
300 meters from the stop. We used to come here to rent videos.
Back when they
There.
used to have to do
You
that.
could not pay the electrical bill. It became a lightless tomb.
I could pay it
The
now. I
years
have
you spent
153
training for the
real.
militia, my parents' money. It was not good.
Surely
I'm
the
gonna be
alcohol didn't
rich.
help
I met a
either.
guy in a crate that can bend light. Were we drinking?
You are right.
What now? What happens now?
Is there really anything left? If not, we can always repeat one of the things we have already talked about. Talk about it again.
You're not even human.
I am actually very ordinary, Harry. Below this gown and wreath, I have an ordinary soul and ordinary thoughts. The only thing inhuman about me is this. This thing you've made me
Oh,
into.
please. Take
I'm sorry for
responsibility
saying
for
so,
yourself.
but I just hate it.
You had glowing lungs.
What is this? This is
You
so...
had glowing
My lungs do not
breasts.
glow, Harry. I am just like all the others. None of us have glowing lungs. Stop making me into some kind of...
She will. Once you have erected the temple
I
of
forgive you
light.
that you're pregnant. I can deal with. I will build you a temple of light with my mind. I could still make your lungs glow. I know I can. You're right. I don't have. You don't have. You don't deserve them.
An immortal temple of light. That sounds nice. I do want someone to do that for me. Who wouldn't?
I don't even like her.
But not you.
Maybe I should just
All
play it
the
that
roads
way.
with a completely different world.
Mass murder.
That is very contested by modern historians. Very contested. You're only saying this because things didn't work out between us.
Why would I want a mass
I
murder?
have to go to...
Stop making her angry. She won't start loving you again if you call her a mass murderer. Seriously.
You're right. I'm sorry. You're soft and good, not a mass murderer. Would you say you haven't behaved like a mass murderer with me?
I'm not that either.
She doesn't know what to say.
Yes, okay. I'm glad. It doesn't sound like you're better at all, Harry. It doesn't even sound like you're a moralist. It just sounds like you want to win me back or something. I don't want you to try that anymore, okay?
Okay.
Total annihilation.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
Good.
I
go.
was wrong.
Wait.
You don't have power.
Can't we
over
sit
her
down and have a
anymore.
coffee first? Hold
shouldn't
on.
have
What's
said
there to
that.
do in but you
I am wrong
swore.
about everything.
Okay, I
You should
understand.
go.
No, you don't. You're just being a martyr. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20
Will
flight.
we ever see
I
each other
won't
again?
see you, but you will see me.
How can that
Oh,
be?
Harry. This is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Morova by now.
How will I see you again?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time.
Let's see, but this
So
is
long.
intolerable.
Oh yes. This is real darkness. It's not death or war or child molestation.
Oh.
Real darkness has love for a face. See you tomorrow.
Okay, bye. Hey, Shift and Untrackable. Not Laws, what was that waste of time? That was pathetic. That was so
quick.
pitiful.
I'll
Let's
let you
solve
sleep.
the fucking case.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
You thrashed around and you bolted up. Okay.
He's still worried.
Ooh, I got a skill point. Is there any thought cabinets that I need? Oh my god, I still have all of these? We're not even close to finished. I'm just gonna do one of these. How's my conceptual? Ooh, that's pretty high. That doesn't need any more. My perception's pretty high. Let's raise my volition. Come on, Kim. Oh, what's up here? Ooh, a necktie. What does this do? Outfit, outfit, outfit. Ooh, empathy. Something opened up. What is this? Hand-eye coordination. A shirt, an arrower shirt. Wow. Ooh, I like that. I want to see it. I'll take the jacket off. Ooh, I love this look. Wow. Okay, but I think I'm gonna put this jacket on. Let's put my Logic shirt back on. Alright, what's some more clothing I could steal?
An old cylindrical generator. The lieutenant puts his hand on the...
It's cold now.
Wait. Haven't you heard this before?
What kind of generator is this?
Liquid carbon. I would imagine it takes mazout, the kind that's favored by vagrants and fuel.
The lieutenant pauses. Something seems to...
Long and cold.
There's no time to dwell on this moment.
I'm gonna dwell
You've
anyway.
got to keep moving. A hollow ring. The canister is...
I don't know.
That is his idea of a joke.
I mean, why is
Someone with basic electrical skills has restored it in order...
The wind outside picks up suddenly.
Downstairs, somewhere?
The lieutenant assists you. There's a red starter switch on the recoil start wakes the old generator
Oh, wow.
up. The machine sputters like a...
That should do it.
Nice. I'm gonna run. I feel confident. What is this? Can we go through here?
You see a small metal door nested inside a lock.
Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open?
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother. A powerful engine hangs under the ceiling.
I think there's a console just southeast. Another part of the island, probably.
Looks like there's still a lot more of the game to go. So I might pause it here. There's this little point inside of a fortress. That's what's on the other side of the door. I wonder if we can get to that other door from here. Tires falling apart. You saying I can't walk across this grass? I could easily do this in real life. The console, where's the console? Is this a console? What is this? Oh, here. Okay, I see. No, come down here. Across here. Look at this. The hatch is jammed shut. Okay.
Green paint flecks off the monoblock aluminium. The keys rattle like teeth.
The console of an antique computer. I think, yes. Let's see. That one.
The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
Okay. And then what happens?
A sudden wave of anxiety.
After you.
What's there?
I don't know.
A thin wisp of smoke.
There's still other
A
things
dim
I can
golden
do.
glow.
This.
It's on.
Automatic boot.
Push light.
The lighting in the room turns on with a sizzle.
And then
The
slide right
dial
down.
slides under the glass, dark and silent. Restoring electric power has not breathed life into it.
Come on, Kim, let's go. Oh, hang on. Walk slow, okay. Oh. Oh, all it does is take me out to the other side, okay. Small white flowers. A rubber dinghy. We're looking for the fire guy. How do I get in here? Kim, what do we do? Ah, what do I see over here? Are you the fire guy? Are you the killer?
An old man, wearing tracksuit trousers, leans, then spits it out, unclouded by cataracts. He's practically tearing up from
Are
spite.
you the fire guy?
What now? I may have.
The position sounds like a hiding place.
Fire guy.
Did you close this nice
Regressive
gun you got there?
bourgeoisie
Sir, I
henchman.
need you to put down that gun so we
Can't
can
even
talk.
talk like a grown-up. It's not nice. It's a triangong.
Southeast Samaran made.
A Samaran rifle.
It was sent to us by our brothers.
It has stayed true to him.
Did you close the
I
blast
did.
door? How did you know it's coming?
Reactionary rock and roll music.
Oh, you heard the
Told you
music.
we
Because the
shouldn't play
boom
Sad
box.
FM.
It was not rock and roll, it was sad FM.
Sad FM, huh? I always hated that station. Flag, the fascists were right about rock and roll. You heard me. It's good now. Like chalk wiped from the ball.
The lieutenant pulls his pistol.
You are a glorified night watchman.
Wait till I get my authority
This is a
up.
service rifle. I can only lay it down before an enemy commander.
The lieutenant aims his pistol square at...
Put it down.
Or you're gonna blow my... It's out of bullets.
Oh, okay.
Like an amputated, he stares on, his wrinkled mouth moving without a sound. A strange sound.
The future teach
The present.
the present to be afraid and cold.
His gaze follows your motions. The rifle's in a shabby state. Like a crutch. On the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burned into the wood. Triangon. 4.
No one said it has to be a Belmagrave.
From ballistics.
It doesn't matter if it was made in Shanty Shanty. All it has the right type and the right calibre.
He's liking this. The old man keeps following your motion. This looked very much like the murder weapon. It could be used against him.
Real music. Real.
You need to address that remark.
What is La Revolution?
It is the anthem of the world revolution. In Grad.
How does it go?
How did it go? Something about shooting rabbits. I don't know.
What have you been using?
Can't
this gun
remember.
for?
No reply. Strangely, like a puppet on a string. There's something off. You feel it. You need to contextualize it. For
Okay.
He sounds like he hasn't gotten
Who
to
are
speak
you?
to another...
My name is Josef Lilianovich Dross. Political commissar. I am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war.
The Commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM?
From the Insular Indian Citizens Militia.
Interesting.
I left my unit on the E.
51 minus
You've
8
owned this island for
equals
43
43.
years?
No.
Oh.
I was an resurrection.
You've been
until
hiding for
eternity.
43 years.
43 years and 10 months.
That's steadfast.
It's not how a human being should live.
He just couldn't. He nods. But he can now.
What have you been doing during all this time?
Hiding, fishing, waiting.
Where the afternoon grows late, on Rue de Saint-Ghislaine, people walk home. Street lights will soon be lit.
Always waiting.
For what?
For her to return.
Her who?
Girl child. Revolution.
I came from there. I can assure you that is not what the people are planning. I've been there. I've seen it. Women will always betray you. Girl child nation is just too strong for that.
I am not a fool. I know. The historic
The working class don't
What's
owe you
asking,
anything. Quit trying to
Perhaps a
exploit them
confession would lighten the
for your
load.
political agendas. What have you done then?
Yes, what? To get things going again? Fan the flame?
There is no flame to fan. There is nothing left.
What is
For
this
the
place,
world.
this island?
It's not an island. What? It's a defense.
it used
The
for?
congenitally deformed
You mean the landing?
coalition military death blow. You're one of them.
First,
Tell
I'm
me,
not one of them.
who speaks like that? We had 50. Sure you are. You're RCM. Answer me. Who calls an operation against 50 million people death blow?
Someone who's come to end this
Iblis.
madness.
The black-eyed angel.
Shaitan Ahura, the dark.
That's the isn't that the Satan in Muslim in Islam? Iblis. You said you deserted your unit. How have you survived? Let's just go through.
I was
it all.
just 16 years. You could say I misunderstood the historic role of the proletariat and thought a second is all for reaction to take hold.
What's reaction?
Petty bourgeois
What was the
terror.
reaction? You were
It's
just
in all men. It's the same.
It remains unclear what it is.
And this was when?
May the 13th.
dark magic.
44 years ago. The combined might of international capital. All at once. All the greed and terror huddled on the floor.
I don't like this guy.
A terrible shame still within him. The
You didn't
lobes
go
of
to
his
the map room.
No. I climbed the chain link across the water and hid inland, in the bunkers there, like the weak airships. I climbed out into hell. The landing was complete. They'd all drowned in the lower levels, or got torn.
some kind of great terror. Worse than you've ever
Seen
The
what?
mask of humanity fall from capital.
Oh my god.
It has to take it off to kill, and then you see it. As
I
it
just wanna leave him on
strangles
this island.
that the bourgeois are not human.
You've lost your mind.
I had to. I had to fight it. I had to never stop.
How have you survived all
How
this
does any
time? What did you steal?
supplies, veg-
How is your health?
I've been throwing up
Oh,
blood.
He
Lord,
does
this
seem.
sounds bad.
TRCM can provide medical.
I need to
This is a
die.
serious situation. How have you coped
You
mentally?
don't have. I haven't. I have holes in my brain. I don't even know what. Inferno?
I would imagine it gets tremendously difficult mentally to live in isolation.
Traitors. It's better alone. It's disgusting.
Are they not heartbroken? How could they have moved on?
How have you concealed
It was
yourself all
hard
these
in the
years?
Thames.
There were posters.
We communards still, and others too.
How did you get between
At
here and the
night.
mainland?
I used a dinghy
In the
Okay.
city, you move underground?
from bunker to bunker. Not anymore. No one cares now. I don't even have to hunt. So you finally found it.
Yeah.
There must have been a small squadron's worth of arms in there. Useless now.
So you've been there.
Sleeping.
You feel the dots connecting.
There's
Little
a small...
dots on the map he's
Why
walked.
don't you just
I
walk
don't want to.
He does not want to see life moving on.
The propaganda bunker.
Propaganda bunk.
They stored leaflets there. Broadcasting equipment. A lot of our boys did. I spent
Tell me
some.
another
The
thing.
old man
You
looks
said
across.
this is your
You're
termless
with the
surrender.
RCM. The coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in
We're with the
Revachol.
RCM.
Let's take me to them as a prisoner of war. I have relinquished my weapon. I can't know.
A
Oh,
spray
this
of
guy is
blood from his
tedious.
mouth. Rene, the royalist on
The
the coast,
communards
said,
signed the thing.
Liberal
whatever.
reactionaries signed that instrument.
Yeah.
Is that part
His
of why
brain
you've
is
been here all
so
this
eaten
time?
up by
Because the
political
party didn't
ideology, he
surrender?
can't even process reality.
He
He's trapped
just
in a
wipes the
myth.
blood from his chin.
Let's see. He just wipes the blood from his chin. Understood.
I don't think
So
he
you're
did.
a communist soldier.
No, I
But
am
you
not
said you were trained.
in historical materialism.
All right. Well, what does that do?
The old man does not answer. He tilts.
His job was to assure.
Scientific communism.
He was like a cleric.
So you were like a priest.
No.
That means you're a
He
trained
nods
communist.
slowly. Then another tremor.
Say nothing. I guess I have another serious question for you.
There's nothing serious in this world.
What have you used the gun
What
for?
have I used it for? I've used it for killing people.
Here we go. A trail of blood.
Killing people?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want? I've used it to kill people.
Interesting. During or after the war?
There is no after the war. Class war is never over.
So he's continued killing after hostility. Go in straight. No, no, no. Be careful now. Slow and steady does it. Make him repeat it. Don't mess this up. Remember,
So you're saying you
he
killed
wants
people
to tell you
after
in
active
person.
fighting stopped?
What did I just say?
What did I just tell you? Don't drop the ball now.
You said to go in slow. I know you want to tell me. Have you killed anyone with that gun in the last week or two?
I don't want.
And why? Did you think that was a good idea?
The who?
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it
The
again.
corpse and ceramic armor.
This is dramatic flair on his part.
His name was
Right
Ellis
choice.
Kortenauer.
We're in. Do it, sire.
Oh, yes.
Did you kill him?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune of Revershot.
A drop of blood in the saliva. Exhaust him with proof. Pile it. The gun. The murder. The scent of blood in the air. Something about the tracks. Suddenly, all those tracks are so confusing. Go with something else first.
Let's see.
Not a lot of guns around that use military-grade ammunition, are there?
It's a real gun. You look like imbeciles. Why don't you ask them to give you real...
Damn, he saw you. He's watched it happen. He would have a good view of the tribunal from here. It's not just empty boasting. So he saw you. Okay. So what? Don't
Stop
let it
changing the
divert you.
subject. We have the murder weapon.
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it?
Do you think we have the murder weapon?
4.46 jacketed up.
I'm calling it. We have the murder weapon.
This feels good, doesn't it? Tearing things up like this. When you have the murder weapon, you have the killer.
Murder.
This pushed him, but not enough. Just a little more.
Come on, what am I forgetting?
Wait, here it comes. The goddamn Maybells.
Yeah.
The dried Maybells on Claws. There were Maybells in the grass when you got here.
Right.
Their revolutionary symbol. Nowhere else. Nowhere in all of Martinez have you seen them this spring. Wait, don't forget the footprints. The diagonal prints in the dust in the secret
Of course,
space behind.
thank you.
You got it. Remember? The boot prints were like no modern soul. Maybe don't beat yourself anymore. Nothing else comes up. I'm sorry, this didn't do anything.
Officer, a word?
Excuse us for a moment, Mr. Dross.
I think we may have this. From nothing to this in a day. This is good, Lieutenant Gefreiter. We just need a confession first, and then maybe ballistics. Let him cook here for a minute or two. We can have another look around the island.
It doesn't have to hold in court. Just establish a line of sight, and he'll do the rest himself.
Good. We are doing very good. He wants to confess, I can see that.
You hear that? He thinks you're this.
Yes, good going. That should be our first priority. Remember, he wants to tell us, but he doesn't want to help us. It needs to look like we already have everything.
There is palpable excitement in his tone. He likes him for this. A lot. He thinks the deserter has more than just this case in him.
Oh, yes. And he hasn't spoken to anybody in a long time. If we get him...
I agree. Alright. We're gonna let him cook. Alright, hang on 1 second. I'm gonna possibly end here. He's a grizzly. I don't like him at all. He's an old, disgruntled, eaten up communist. This is gonna be not laws in 20 years. When the ideology starts finishing eating the inside of his brain away. Oh my God. Alright, what do I need to up? Drama. Encyclopedia. Visual conceptualization. No, that's already pretty high. Then why can't I pass these checks? Visual calculus. I probably should end here. What is this? And then what about this? Extract a confession. You need at least 3 examples of proof. So we have the gun. We have the flowers. We have the boots. The footprints. And we're gonna go search around for other stuff. Alright, I think I'm gonna end here. I'll probably do another episode later today. All right. Don't end it. What do you mean, don't end it? Well, I gotta pee at least. Besides, I didn't get my super chats. um, it seems like it's going on forever, and I really hate talking to this guy. Like he drained all the fun out of the game. If he's the killer, what an anticlimax. Some old washed up communist that hates normal people and is trying to start some kind of fantasy revolution. That's a disappointing ending. And then that lady, she took a lot out of me too. I was not in the mood for her. Um, Let me go pee and then I'll toss it over. I'll be right back. The weasel is drained. All right, I will let me load it up. It's gonna take for I just closed it. I just shut the game down. I gotta pull it up again. It's gonna take a good 10 minutes, I'm sure. I'm only doing it because if I finish this game today, I don't ever have to play it again. And I can get back to my channel. You're right at the part where I'm at. So have you played before, or is this your first playthrough as well? If those thought cabinets are anything to go by, like not. I still have like half of a game to go. I don't think I'm even close. Hang on, it's on the load up screen. I can't read comments while it's doing this. I'm letting you cross the line first. Oh, okay. Oh, you watched your friend play it. All right. Well, hopefully I do cross the line soon. Ugh, it's not responding. Why? It looks like it might have froze. It's been doing that a lot. All right, here we go. Load game. Load. Because there's so many tasks I need to go back and do. There's so many check marks I have to go. It doesn't seem like it's anywhere near over. It's still loading. Alright, I think it's there. Hang on, it's pretty much over. Okay. Oh, I'm not sharing the screen. Hang on. God. Nope, not that. This. Can y'all see it? Hopefully so. Alright, come on, Kim. Let's finish this up. What do we have to do? Find evidence? Oh, look, what's in here? Could it be evidence? How do we get into here? How do we get to this part? Do we have to go around this way? Is there a way out? Here, there was that hatch. Oh, look. A board. No, this. Drugs and money. I think this just takes me out to that ramp. A firing slit. Aha. Ooh, come here, come back, come back. The pain in your pelvis. Oh, so don't run. A fuel canister. Old medicine cabinet. Ooh, with drugs and a map showing the coordinates of the Bay of Revachol. Where's the map?
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a
B triple prime.
Inspect the
a
mattress.
single-person mattress and an empty can of beans on the ground.
Ew.
The silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper. Contemporary Revacholians prefer Juan, a local blend from the
An
Southern
old man's
Islands.
brand of cigarettes.
Yes, it all adds up.
Inspect the
There's a
wall.
firing slit in the wall in front of you,
Touch the
like a
concrete
quite
first.
old and grimy from. The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck to trepidation. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape painting. A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire, Capeside apartments. The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement in front of the whirling-in. The box-shaped silhouette of the whirling-in rags. Its sloped roof, a tiny
Motherfucker.
fleck of light catches your eye on the rooftop.
What does that mean? Do you have
More than that,
I would be able to see inside the room. Yes, there's an opening.
a pair of binoculars or a scope of a rifle? You'd be prone, lying on a mattress, barrel.
cheek against the cheek rest,
Kim, I could make
hand
it. I
on
could
the
make
head.
the shot.
I think we have it, detective. The origin of the shot. This is the sniper's nest.
I think you're right.
Affirmative.
Booyah, Master Cop
Why not?
work.
We have the weapon and ballistics. As you say, it's pretty booyah.
Alright, where do I want the skill point to go? Suggestion will help me with that old lady. Visual calculus. Let me do this. Box of sunglasses. Yep, see that all opened up through my conceptualization. As I raise those skill points, they open up the white checks and make them easier. Alright, let's go look down here. The winch is broken. The depot has long gone from the coast. Okay. So do we have what we need? Can we go confront that guy? Oh, what's this? Must have been a direct hit. Wait. We're having a breakthrough. Water rushes far down below. Okay. Sir, more questions. We found your little nest.
Minions of capital. What do you want? Petty bourgeois law.
A drop of blood. Tear into him again.
There were
Pile
Maybells
it on him.
behind the victims. I wonder what brand of boots you're wearing.
Everything is brands with you individualists. Who cares what brand my shoes are? Sansa? Some shit.
Show me the souls, please.
Fucking imbecile.
The maker is called Sensorique, and these are not the unusual horizontal pattern souls you saw in the
But they are
The size
same
fits,
size.
but not the soul.
Okay, hang on.
Correct.
The old man. More. He's gonna crack.
You lost. I ain't
Let me
going.
change my outfit real quick. I know I got some drama. I got a drama tie. Wait, what's bringing my drama down? This. Take off the jacket. Put the bow tie on. Do I have a drama hat? I know. I'm sure I have a drama jacket. I have a jacket for everything. Here's a drama. Do I have one better than that? This one. Wait till you see me in my kimono, sir. This will get the answers from you. My mesh vest, that's always good for drama. Oh yeah, I remember this outfit now. This outfit has got me very far in this game. Let's see, what else? Drama boots? Nope. Drama shoes? Alright.
Minions of capital. Petty.
A drop of blood. Tear in. Lie. You have a witness.
Everything.
Show me the soul.
Fucking.
The maker is called. These are not.
The size fits, but not the soul.
Sire, he doesn't have to be wearing them right now.
People change shoes, it doesn't mean you weren't there, near the room.
Racking those
When the
brains.
victim died.
Desperate.
The lieutenant gives you. The prints were his. You can see it in those eyes. He can't. The old man stares at his own prints in the ash around the fire. More. He's gonna crack. But you need a little more.
Damn Maybells. The whole island is turning white with them.
He seems tender suddenly.
So many this year, too. The spring is coming. They blossom on the
South.
the coast.
You must get around a lot to...
I may. Class, yeah.
He knows her, but hadn't heard the name.
You hadn't heard her name, had you? You know her, right?
With the victim. You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed. He wasn't human. Beating us to the ground. Moaning with joy. You hounds get so thorough when a company-trained killer dies. I got your attention. Now you stop beating druggies and prostitutes in your bed.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not
So you
killed
shot
him.
him.
Oh, the inhumanity.
The lieutenant raises his right arm to hush you. Hush. He does not need to be pushed anymore. The ball is rolling.
Hold your breath.
I had them in my sights. Both of them. Him and the whore. I was breathing with them. In phase. And I pulled the trigger and flew on the air until I landed in his mouth. I didn't think I had a shot like that in me anymore. I did. I saw him kneel there with his mouth full of death. And that stupid look on
So
his
the whole game
face.
is basically, it was a commie
And his
that killed
dick
a cop.
still in her. Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning there were Maybells everywhere. The world was white, or what's left, and so they did.
Mr. Dross, are you aware you're confessing to murder?
But I'm confused. If he shot them from the island, then what was he doing at the place with the footprints and the flowers?
Yes.
And you were looking at them, the victim and a young woman, having sex, through the scope of your rifle that night, before you shot him?
The old man nods.
Why?
Because that's what they were doing.
The motive. This is where the motive is going to come from. You can coax it out of him. The lieutenant's preparing the ground.
I don't understand. Do you, detective? I don't understand it.
I'm always looking.
Are you always looking through the scope of a rifle? I'm just trying to understand.
A rifle scope has the best magnification.
And if you don't like it?
Click.
Yes. Think of it as a form of critique.
He will not stop now. These dialectical materialist types never do. You've got him going. Connect every little piece now. Wrap this up like a gift. Start with when he first saw him. It will give him a chance to ramble.
When did you first see the deceased?
3 weeks ago, when the rich hag came in on her
Oh, I know her.
Joyce.
Rejoice,
He
yeah.
means Joyce.
By that you mean Joyce Messier, the Wild Pines rep.
wrinkled up whore.
For a good strong word. I use it often myself.
Yes, old-fashioned. They moved into a deserted apartment above the roundabout. Radio equipment out for all to see. Reactionary radio. I've seen their kind during the landing. Those Occidental and Mesk phalangs weren't conscripts. Boy, barely alive. They like to kill while they're on their drugs. After the landing, in the burning years, I would take shots at them. End them.
Wow, you've
I
been
could
killing
see they've
people from this
returned
island
now
for years.
to show their real face.
What specifically
The face
did
they
you
don't
not like
dare
about
show
what you
their
saw?
bourgeois voters back on Monday with their family. Them fucking. I didn't like that.
So you were jealous?
Jealousy is a reactionary concept. I didn't like the Reaver enjoying himself, drugged out, soothed in the arms of a young woman.
You're just a hateful old
I
man,
wanted him
and
to
a hateful
die so he
communist.
could
That's
not
communists are
enjoy
so
life
full of hate
anymore.
and resentment. They're
For him to
miserable
stop reacting
people,
to
and they hate
stimuli,
anybody that takes
to be
any kind of
broken
pleasure
off
in
from
life.
the world, cordoned into darkness.
They're worse than the Christian moralists and the Karens.
And I wanted to see his head explode.
Yeah, he's
That
just
too.
a sociopath, this guy.
She should know better than to hold a child murderer between her thighs. I knew he'd be there for one more sec. That's all it takes for the bullet to reach his head. Now that I think of it, I wasn't aiming for his mouth. I wanted his brains to spill out on her. But You can't have everything.
He wants to see her covered in blood, to punish her.
How long had you been watching her?
Since she came to Martinez. I saw her sneaking in
Sound
the
like a dirty-
reeds early in
dirty
the
old man.
morning, behind the Fell building. It was dark, still winter. She didn't have a skimpy outfit on then.
Past the Fell building on the coast? What was she doing there?
Hiding something in the water.
Oh, right.
She had a fag after she'd done it. I was up in the ruins there. She couldn't see me, but I could see her.
And beautiful.
That, too.
How could you see what she looked like?
The sun came up. Her
What do you
hair,
think she hid
her
there?
passport, and ticket.
Because
In
you
the
got her.
free state of Seminine, hidden away at the edge of the...
After she was gone.
Did you keep what was in it?
No. Why would I do that? I didn't.
This implies that he's thought about extorting. Also, a little inconsistency here. He was surprised to hear her name Clausia before. Would he not have seen it on the documents?
Are you sure? You saw her name on the passport.
It didn't say Clausia in there.
What did it say her name was?
It was something. I don't remember. It was dark that morning. I only remember her face. Why would I need that trash? I did. She had a face like an
an
archipelago,
archipelago.
with those birthmarks, and a body hard and lean and bruised. I could see who she was, too. A spook, on the run. Revachal's the cloaca of capital now. All the bagmen and arms dealers end up here to do drugs and have sex.
You could tell she was a spook from the document?
She had different color hair on the photo, and glasses. Forged.
He's setting it up for you. The bruises. You can't make that out in a scope.
You can't see bruises through a scope. It's just a blur.
You wanted to punish her, so you killed him.
She practically breastfed that man.
They're grown adults.
You wouldn't believe the things she let him do to her.
You stare at them too. In your mind, her innocence day still turns to leaf. Airport bag in hand. Silks flowing in her wake.
This has got nothing
It's
to do
no
with
good,
that.
Harry. Her voice rings in the evening air. It smells of burning buildings.
Say nothing.
The old man raises his gaze. A bitter taste on his tongue.
You had feelings for that woman.
There's nothing to hold on to. Only this. It's not enough.
The coals of his eyes glisten suddenly, like stones dripping with water.
Man needs to feel something else. In this fight, it helps if you have your eye on something there.
There have been others.
Yes, over the years. It's not unproletarian to feel something.
Was that why you left the dry
No.
flowers? Why?
I don't really know. I was there one night and she was crying, like a child, in the corner of our room on the
So
floor.
you actually visited her at her
The
apartment?
day after I killed him. Yes, I don't know why I do the things I do anymore.
Neither does he. In the silence, the lieutenant draws a line in his note. One more down.
Okay, I need to up my reaction speed.
The lieutenant nods at you. That's it.
Where is she? That Clausier. I haven't seen. I know she's gone. Like she knew.
Across the harbor, on the south bank of the river Esperance, the air stands still outside Precinct 57. Inside a cell, a young woman is withdrawing from amphetamines, barbiturate, and knows it's over. They've come for her.
Oh, good.
He
I
knew
like
she
reading.
knows.
We could get more. We've got him talking.
Who knows what he's seen? You could get more out of him. He likes talk. Enough. Take him in. Bend his arms behind his back and end.
A tragic comedy. Druggies. Specifically, the whole city is a charnel house. Because of the racists. Everyone is a racist in Martin. Pump
my
full of
God.
steroids and radio
Mr.
rev.
Clare.
Yes. The fly larva in his container. He let some knife,
Think more.
not since the serfs of ancient. Intense, like animals. Like the worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht. The worst is that old cock parading around in his uniform. Every morning he's there. That's all the rich really want. Sex with their own
Oh
children.
my God, you sound like the
Throughout
people in the
history,
panelverse.
even the royal bloodline of the suzerain. We did good when we pushed him under that horse car. If only, in the 30s, those disco whores.
The disco whores are too much. Hatred shuts down his brain's language center.
Defeated by the
leaving
disco
only a
horse.
nonsensical sputter.
Yay, disco horse.
There was something about a statue and nihilistic advertising.
Disco horse?
Whores.
There's something about the statue.
Syphilis is a disease Philip III contracted in a whorehouse. The bacteria entered his brain and made him squander trillions on sparkling wine.
That is technically possible, although...
And he still went on to go. What a keen remark. Yes, it is, isn't it?
Because you forgot to
still
take it
there.
down.
Do you know why?
The statues because cynical. Because you forgot to take it down.
Forgot. The party had each of the 141 Philippian monuments. Some advertising cockroaches used their accumulated capital to erect a new, ironic version of it. Art is a bullshit.
Wait, it suddenly strikes you.
Actually,
Perhaps
it's not
it was not as
deconstructed
it
so
seemed.
much as captured in the moment of explosion.
What are you talking about?
It's not a monument. It's a monument to the monument of the explosion.
What is this madness?
The lieutenant, too, has cocked his head.
It's a monument to what
So
you
you're
did.
saying it's...
Yeah, that.
Not only.
Yes.
Maybe you're right. That is how dialectics work. But understand this. Art is still a bourgeois institute. And they all should still be sent to Yekokata.
I don't know about that. Could we not?
Don't be squeamish. It is the fat union man let them put it there. Another hideous.
Disappointment.
That deformed toad? I wouldn't expect him to want... That mobster toad couldn't run a shithouse. He has no...
He's been sweet-talked by this Edgar. They must have met in person for such animosity.
You can't live alone.
The Clares wouldn't miss a man hidden in their own backyard. Not all this time.
Of course. Maybe the Clears. Don't go straight for the kill. Exhaust everything else first.
Have you approached them?
I haven't approached anyone.
How did he know you were?
He didn't just stumble in like an oaf. He figured it out, stepped right off the boat and walked down. I was right about one of those things.
When was this?
20 years ago.
Okay.
That's around the
When
time.
did you talk
Edgar
about?
did the talking. Never trust a social democrat who quotes
And
Martha.
he let you be here?
Me be here?
They let him be
Did you
there.
kill the criminal mercenary for the
Understand.
Clares?
You know why I killed that fucker, Dwat.
Again?
Tried teaching him some Marzovian socioeconomic.
Okay, he didn't do the hang the man for them. There is more here. You can feel it. He was not
Yes.
outright lying, but almost.
I need to get my logic up.
Glad.
All right, hang on. Let me... What's going to help me here? I guess logic, and what was the other one? There were some checks in there. I'm trying to go back and do. I'll just do this. I know, cloaca. All right, let me put my logic gear on. The hat will give me some logic. I know I have a logic jacket. I know I have a logic shirt. I thought I had some logic pants. Maybe they were composure pants. Do I have logic glasses? I think I do. No, I have negative logic glasses. Oh yeah, I do have logic glasses. Do I have a logic scarf? Neck gear? I guess that's it for the neck gear. Logic gloves? No, but half-light might help. Do I have logic shoes?
The old man stares despondently at the logs. It's like his lip curls into a sneer at the memory. The connection comes to you like a splash of cold water.
20 years ago when you
Dark,
met Edgar, the
cold
Clares
water.
didn't run the union yet, did they?
He acknowledges it.
Who did?
That bourgeois cow. Tiffin Holly was her name. Licked the rich man's hand
Who is she?
and money. She liked that too.
Bordering on sentimentality, it drips out of him, tempered by something familiar to you.
He
She
hates
was.
women.
And she was real soft on those money men. Had
Did
it
she
called
just
in, they
disappear?
say. On the eve of battle.
No, that's...
Did she? They say her daughter called in, not her personally. But that...
No, I guess it was not.
Edgar had someone make the call.
She couldn't make the call herself.
Here it is, the bend in the river.
Because she was dead.
Just say nothing.
The cow caught a bullet in her right lung. Fell into the canal grasping at. She was going home, waddling, dressed in yellow, drunk like she often was. The ruins are black around her, heading home to Grand Couronne or Betancourt, someplace like that, where they build those new bâtiments for the people who flourish.
Shot her.
Someone shot her. Or maybe the cow just fell.
Another big spike of rage, different from the one he has for her.
Nothing changed. Not in the material base, not in the hegemony. There was no uprising, just words.
Edgar didn't keep his part of the deal. If you were to testify to this, give the RCM something on Edgar, you could walk. We would strike everything you've done and process you as a POW.
No, we
You
not.
were in a war. You were on assignment.
He's a
We
hateful
could even
killer.
extradite you to the Samaran People's
He's a
Republic.
misogynist.
A
He's a
degenerate worker
psychopath.
state. Go
He's
shit.
a dirty, filthy communist.
No, thank you. I'm Revacholian. I saw it happen, and I liked it. That's all I have to say. Everyone is a blobber in this world. Everyone betrays everyone. They're all already locked up for betrayal.
The same old freezing hatred.
Yes,
There is plenty
freezing
here to
hatred.
work with once he's in custody.
Every fucking morning. For 34 royalist ghouls
Well, the cock is
played
dead.
like it was life itself. I remember him. I remember him from La Noce. Not him, personally. That one.
There doesn't seem to be a single person under the pine today. Not even Gaston. Alone.
Fat and plump. Like a pheasant.
He's
He
just a
whispers with
he
such
just hates
predatory
everybody and
hunger.
wants to kill everybody.
Not yet.
That's how he has very
I
poor
like to
coping
look
skills.
at him strut around. Place the crosshair on his medals. Right on his face.
Save the treat for later.
He is a juicy bonbon, that one. A real treat for the black day. The blackest. When I put that gun, it's better. I even hid one bullet, so I'd always have one for him.
Hearing it may destabilize him. You sure you've gotten everything from him?
He's dead.
No,
Yeah.
I waited too long.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dras. I understand you.
They're all dead now.
If he really wanted to kill him so bad, he would have done. There must have been 1,000 black
You
days.
had 1,000
And I
chances to kill
blew
him.
them all.
You cared about it.
All human beings care about each other. I cared for seeing his head explode. You think I haven't seen people die? It's all I've seen them do. Fuck and die.
The evil
He's
apes.
not okay. This is just another black day in a
No,
row.
he's
An
a
idea
miserable human
told to
being
him by grown-ups
with
from
very poor
radio
mental
towers
health
and
care.
leaflets in beautiful print. And then he lost it. So did they all.
Glad we talked about what? What? But you said I would be taken to the...
The wind picks up. The silence on the water is broken.
Your wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used. Do you understand?
But... No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He's sweating. Beads are forming on his forehead.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
First, does it have room for 3?
Not really.
Why is the
We could
perception
escort
so
him
low?
to the pier, then
But then, who watches him while you're...
you come back for me? How about I go and send a boat back for you?
What is this for?
Lillian? You could ask her, maybe.
No. See, I can't retry it, and I can't do my
There it is again. To your north, as it has been since you came to the coast. Something completely different. It sounds like a bow.
Maybe
it the
there is
fast
room
mid?
for 3 on the boat.
Shh, Kim, do you hear that?
What?
What are you talking about?
Your skin crawls.
What? Is it a phasmid? What's going on? No. It's a phasmid. It's giant.
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb.
What is that?
What are you talking about?
giant stick
There's
insect.
nothing there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks... You feel your legs shaking under you, and
There
your
it is. I
Tell me
see
what
it.
you see, damn it.
Kim, can you
I can
see
see
it?
it.
4 simple words, but that means it's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence.
Be very, very careful.
I need. Oh, it's auto saving me. This is ridiculous. What? I feel like I should change outfits if I'm gonna do this. I need logic and visual calculus, and maybe conceptualization. So let's look at hats. And it's definitely perception. So I want to keep encyclopedia. I probably don't want any glasses because they give me negatives. I like the bird. Although, what does the scarf and this give me? The jacket, we'll come back to the jacket. Let's see what kind of pants we want. Composure might help. Let's do my composure jeans. Wait, what does these current pants do? No, let's keep those. Logic. Hand-eye coordination. Conceptualization. Alright, I'll try this.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more. The segmented antennae move with apprehension, searching for something. You, reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks. The hiss is different from the screams
Oh,
you heard
electrochemistry, that's
before.
what I should have got.
It says something else in a lower pitch. You smell glance over your shoulder. The lieutenant holds. No, the flash will scare the creature off. Warn him now.
We need a photo.
From the corner of your eye, I am not palatable. Do not eat me.
I won't be one of those fools who didn't take...
You see the phasmid turn to him. Its mandible antennae reaching out. Its motions are quick, sudden.
I don't think the pheromone will do anything.
The spindly mechanism turns itself back to you.
Hey.
The creature tilts its tiny head to the side. There is a sadness in there. Or is it in you? From the dream. It's still with you. The pitiful, hey, you told her. Slowly, with your breath held, you take 2 small steps toward the phasmid. The creature lets out a series of ultrasonic clicks that swarm around your head like swallows. Like laughter, a sweat drips from your brow. The tracheal system on the creature's abdomen expands in front of you. Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you.
Look behind
You're right below it
spelling me.
now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs.
Maybe it is.
About now, the insect's head is crowned with reed-like scales. The shape breathing you in.
Raise your hand
The
slowly.
insect stops its stridulation, seeming suddenly. No, stop. Be afraid.
Put your hand
The
down.
invertebrate comes back to life, stridulating. Sets of
Hello, I'm
complex
Harry. I
eyes
don't really
follow.
know who I
No
am.
reply. A total ancient silence. You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature. The faintest smell,
Kim
like
is
you've never
foaming.
felt before.
Careful. It may be poisonous.
The foam slowly turns a darker shade, like burnt caramel, letting out that same smell, like summer burning.
I exist.
What exactly are you?
I am an unknown species of the order Phantasmodia, endemic to the insulated insula. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight, masquerading as the reeds, molting, cloning myself, unfolding at night to play with trash bins and boys.
It may have unknown, dangerous biochemical characteristics
Unfolded, not
that
to play
help
with
it
boys.
maintain its camouflage.
No one unnoticed by the first settlers and the land surveyors of the suzerain. Also, by the soldiers of the revolution and the officials of the occupation. Even the Seminese islanders who came here first, but did not stay, I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions, until I was accidentally discovered by a detective of the citizen militia in Rebelshaw, district of Martinez.
I'm a detective.
So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect?
I was born to detect you.
Yes. No one detected me for such a long, long time. For thousands of years. I dithered out of sight.
This is my
No
masterpiece.
one believed I exist. Almost no one. Until you came, detective. Dripping of blood that smells like strawberries. Across the calm sea. The
Are you
first
poisonous?
in a hell. Yes. I do not have a starter display. So I use a neurodegenerative element to aid in camouflage.
Oh, okay.
The deserter. He's been here for a long time.
Oh. I exist.
Tell me what it's like for you.
It's wunderbar.
Yes. Holy is the Lord. Now, I will tell you what it's like for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images. A kind of darkness being intruded upon. Transient, dim, moist. Shapes of plants and animals. And internal sensations. A swarm of sounds. Tiny vibrations on the inside of my forearms. All speak of complexities totally beyond my understanding. I am at the end of a narrow funnel. Weightless. So light, it only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul. And if I did,
I'm glad to
it
be
would
me, an
never.
incredibly
Few
sensitive
of us can
instrument.
begin to imagine the horror of you, with all of creation reflected in your forebrain. It must be like the highest of hells, even when you're sleeping. And when you wake,
It's very
you
disorienting at
carry it
first, but I'm
around
keeping my
and
shit together.
that must be incredibly hard. The arthropods are in silent and meaningless awe of you. Know that we're watching. When you're tired, when the vision spins out of control, the insects will be looking on. And when you fall, we will come to raise you up. Bud from you, banner-like, blossom from you and carry you apart in a sky funeral, in honor of your passing. But not me, because I'm just a leaf eater.
In honor of your will, Lieutenant Euphrator, that you kept from falling apart in the face of sheer terror. Detective arriving on the scene.
Where does this come? All this around us, the world.
Not even the birds know that. Not even the water lily.
Then all we can do, we need to know.
I think we should eat it. If it's a leaf, you can put it in your mouth. Or read. No, you're awake.
I have to say goodbye now.
No, there is one more.
Of all the creatures I met, you are the kindest. You're the most beautiful.
Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you before you go. That woman, turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward.
What woman?
You cannot lie to me.
I will.
She was hell on earth. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
Okay, Kim, take the picture.
There is no change in the insect.
In 3. If it moves, you jump.
The shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword. The phasmid freezes in its bright light. The sweat on your arms feels cold.
I got it.
Immortalized for all time. The antennae hang from a great height. With your hand shaking, you barely...
Be careful, detective. It's moving.
The limb before you is incredibly light, like eggshell. It's much lighter than a reed. A small shudder passes the creature's arm. High above you, its black pearl eyes still glisten. Mesmer, there is some kind of countdown happening as it slowly processes the hope.
Wow,
Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life. As you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface.
Bye! That was like a Steven Spielberg movie. It kind of puts the psychopathic killer into
like
perspective.
That, it's gone, skating away across, and something under it. In the place it stood,
it's gone.
Yeah, but it left something. What's that in the reeds?
Looks like a nest of some sort. We should
Is it little
apparently,
baby
yes.
phasmids? What now?
What now?
in some kind of strange...
Our suspect is not looking so good.
A helmet. A rifle scope.
Brother, you've managed to collect all the armor pieces. Too bad it's too late for the big showdown.
At least my collector's impulse. I'm sure I have a use for this orbital
Future you...
And her passport. Got another skill point. I'll figure out what I need. Next time I do a check.
This passport, issued by the...
Classia's hidden documents.
Look at the
It's
photo.
Clausia, with short black hair and glasses.
Maybe our man, Mr. Dross, took it from Classia's, or whatever her name was. Hiding place, or like a magpie? What a...
By now, the lieutenant has...
I can see how the helmet... She said it would be for Anouk.
Catalina Alazia was supposed to be her real name, where Clausia comes from.
No, she lied to us.
I think
Her
so, too.
so-called... I don't know. But it was not Cat...
Is that everything? All right, sir, back to you.
What is it? What do you
Sir, how
want
could you
from me?
not see the phasmid?
Mr. Dras?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring. A light shiver.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves...
The trembling mouth.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him
What's
here.
happened to this
While
man?
old age and shock.
I think it's the phasmid.
Yes, the arrest and the appearance of the phasmid. The combined.
There's much
He
more.
couldn't see it, Kim.
Remember what it said when it spoke.
That could be part of the shock. But you're right.
No response.
No, it's not that.
The
He's been here for a long time.
He did seem distressed when it... I have absolutely forgotten to take notes. I hope...
No one would believe you without it. He stares into the reeds.
Look at his helmet.
Nothing. The last embers of...
If Kuno kicked it into the sea, as he
Look
said
at the
he did,
scope.
He turns his eyes to the...
he lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help... This site is a T9, Mr. Dra...
Silence. You've gotten all you will out of this... No reaction.
Did you take this passport and other...
There.
He hears us.
No reply.
Try something else?
The plastic cape. The blacks of it. The strength has all gone out of...
We should think about getting back to the main...
Okay. Use the boat to return to the mainland. And we have that fuel, because she said that, do we take it with us? How do we do this? I think we go through here. And then out the front door. Alright. Let me try can I try this book again real quick?
Soft covers. Serialized.
Okay, I can get my conceptualization up. Okay, so I could leave that hat on. I know there's a jacket that helps with this. Raincoat. There's no conceptualization jacket. I thought there was. I knew organizing my clothes wasn't gonna last in the long run. I know there's something that, okay, here's the shirt. Help. There's gotta be more than that.
Soft covers. Serialized Fantastique. Oh yes, under the bed. There is
Look,
a rather
Kim, powerful
extensive
communist
collection
theory,
of
deranged
critical
commie
theory.
ranting.
That is, Dower.
Ooh, Sia.
As usual, he does not...
All of that for nothing. Okay. Let's go. The boat, the boat, the boat.
The skiff is swaying.
Let's. We are done here.
The skiff rocks gently under, but for the sound of conversation, two men and a woman stand on the concrete square. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Do Do I need to change my outfit? He's waiting for us. Harry, we're here because
Look
we're
what the
worried.
tide brought him.
Oh, the cops.
Harry, you're bleeding.
Whatever this is, this is the man with sunglasses from the whirling in rags. But
That's right. And you're bleeding.
Who are you people?
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstam.
I remember you, my half
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic
I remember talking to
and
you
this
on the
is
phone,
your special
on
task
the
force.
radio.
Special Consultant Trent Heilerstam, Battle Officer Judith Min.
Hi.
Hey.
We've come to scrape what's left of you after pay.
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us.
the scene is making even him feel as though he has to justify your actions.
We might need your help with something later.
As if he recalled that he's in fact.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among
Thank you,
yourselves.
Lieutenant. Let's see. Way to feed me to the wolves.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
What's this about?
Ari, we want to help you.
This is the horse-faced woman. I don't know why you named her that, but it was beyond.
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations. My background is in something else entirely.
No, Trent, it's too late. You're part of this shit now.
What does he have to say for himself? He left you to catch the bullet. Shit, kid.
What's
What
a
an
shit kid?
interesting moniker.
How did you know I was here? You. So, turns out to be duped again. You mentioned the task force. I definitely
God
would have
damn it, Harry. You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die.
Why did you detect or die then?
Oh, you think it was cool you saying that? Aesthetic somehow? You were crying when we got here. Breaking things. None of us wanted to see the abyss. So we fucked off.
You mentioned the
Yeah,
task force.
Major Crimes Unit. Under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar.
Who else is in it?
Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn Major Crimes Unit. There's you, me, Jude, Trent fucking Heidelstamm, and Guillaume Baby.
I'm technically...
Oh, fuck you.
Who's Guillaume Baby?
Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Baby is a police reporter who joined our team. Other people have left too. Good, smart people. People...
Is this Guillaume Bevy blonde and partial to...
See? There. He's getting it. I was impersonating him. Look at me, I'm G Baby. It was going to be funny, but then you really did have brain damage.
He sincerely thought it was going to be amusing.
Okay, so what does the unit do?
It's a major crimes unit. We clear the desk of cases so Precinct 41 doesn't look like the worst station in town.
The 41st isn't...
How did you know I was here? What's a shit kid?
You.
Oh.
Despite all that you've done, the deserter, the phasmid, the case...
Despite all that I've done.
No, because of all that you've done.
How did you know I
The
was here?
cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
I saved his establishment and he still betrayed me?
Strange. He didn't mention that. In fact, the establishment didn't look saved at all. There was a giant aerograffito in front of the building.
Yeah.
It was on fire.
I lit it on
I
fire.
knew it.
The line is from Luciatun's Mirova 82, isn't it?
He is correct. It was...
Don't encourage him, Trump.
Okay.
Guilty as charged, and it was. Good work, Harry.
He was too sarcastic for you
Actually,
to
I
realize who
suspected
he
something
was.
was off.
Did you? Or did you literally not?
He's right. Don't start guessing.
It's okay. I didn't come here to gloat or to fool you.
That's right. Worried. I'm always worried about... You're a worry fest.
So Trent had
Yes,
this turns out
I'm
to be-
Trent Heilerstam.
What's up with the kid? then?
Mikhail? Mikhail's my son. No, I was just interested in
So
the
what
Feld
are you
building.
special
and
consulting
what
here?
indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein.
He's here to see if you're insane. He is smart. Let's move on.
None of
The
this is
bells aren't
bells.
ringing because you have brain damage.
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors. He talks without slurring.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, Isola,
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when...
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
It was a defense mechanism.
Psychotraumatic amnesia, Trant? I can go for that. Shit, kiddies. I keep my shit together. Also, I know a person can't wipe their own mind. How?
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before. Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more...
So you don't remember not remember.
Right.
The 2 cases in your ledger. The unsolvable. Those cases were hard.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would...
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a known metaphor. Hardwired to the free market.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely
It sure
meaningless.
is.
I'm glad we brought you.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
I'm ready to lead again.
No one even mentioned that.
What now?
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stay. Yeah. Just no. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
In the ocean, it was still... That wasn't me. I drove it into the ocean when I was drunk. I thought tequila sunset. I also jumped the canal, by the way.
Ha. Ho, ho, ho. Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of my payslip. It doesn't matter. Your badge,
I
Harry.
got my
Show me
badge
your
right
badge.
here.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic.
Hang on, I can do
Patrol
something
Officer
about the
Minnow
grip.
picks
He found it.
And your gun?
as if having your badge.
I did not
gun.
find the gun.
Yeah, you don't have that. Maybe you can philosophize your way out of it.
I upgraded my gun to a rifle.
Rated it. I don't care about your weapon mania, Harry. I only care about your official sidearm, which you lost.
Yeah, I don't have that, sorry.
I knew it. I told...
This isn't cause for celebration. It's bad.
Oh, I would say it's very bad. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Please, put the stolen rifle
I'm not
away.
drunk.
So you forgot to drink?
Yes.
He's wounded. It's been a long week, and he's handled an actual corpse.
Yes, I've handled an actual corpse.
I don't believe you. You're drunk. You let the suspect escape or sort of...
We've read the reports, Harry.
She
You
didn't
know
know anything.
Kitsohagis.
You're right.
We know.
She caught us in a pale latitude compressor. You know how much that hurts. That's just a small detail in a huge case you know nothing about.
Sure. If it's part of your... Or the fact that you're Everclear's little peony now. Compared to the 8 people who were gunned down. The streets of...
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired unvetted mercenaries. He did so at considerable risk to his own life. He was shot and survived
what he
only
said.
because of his armor. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation.
You just seem like a bully.
You've spent the week with it.
On the...
Lieutenant Geoffrey Dubois.
Well, the drinking, the gun losing, also losing the badge. That's all true. Although he has not been...
See?
1 week.
Then there's the superstardom. He likes
Disco
to,
Cop, yes,
from time to
Mr.
time,
Disco Cop.
allude to being a superstar law official. At first I thought it was a joke, but now I'm not so sure. He says disco about 20
Disco's
times
a
day.
real thing. I'm sorry you don't have it.
It's
That's your
worrying,
loss, not mine.
especially in light of his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a fascist,
No, I'm not.
a far-right
No, I'm
woman
not.
hater, and of course,
No, I'm
also
not.
into race stuff.
I am not. You
And
lie.
then
Why are
there's the
you
motor
sitting there
carriage
lying
in
on me?
the
I thought
sea,
we were
and
friends.
the drugs, of course. Amphetamine, mostly. But despite all this, he is a great detective. One of the best.
And I found the
He can talk
Phasmid.
human beings into telling him everything. And he doesn't stop.
That's true.
In all the time I've spent with him,
Do not
he has
stop.
not once stopped pursuing leads,
I love
however
talking to people.
far-fetched and tangential. He is tireless, madly, and he
Possibly
solved
so.
it
Madly
near
driven.
perfectly. In 1 week we have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator. Locked on the island right now. Await. He apprehended a revolutionary brigade who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution.
Why are we
Who's
standing out
probably
here in the
committed
snow?
other
We could go in the
murders over
shack.
those years.
A new species.
A colossal
You don't have to tell them
stick
about that
insect.
part.
It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds.
He takes out the photo and shows it to... You hear gasps beneath the howling.
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the
Boom,
largest
shakalaka,
land
motherfucker.
invertebrate
So as you
ever
can see, I'm a
discovered.
pretty okay detective. Say nothing.
Fucking hell is that? Is this somehow connected to...
The killer did not seem to be aware of the Phasmid's presence, exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia. He fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
So it is connected.
Maybe. To the
I must say,
perpetrator, not
this
necessarily to
is
the case.
absolutely extraordinary. It's... I don't even have words.
Yes. It really does make it hard to fire the drunk.
This is a very, very sad man who has just seen something that's made him forget his sad. Now you make your case. Now
I also
is the
started a
time.
nightclub in the church.
Now or never.
The killer, we have a strong motive for him. The previous head, I also looked into, I confiscated drugs. This one.
This is a conversation for when we are no longer out in the open,
okay.
in Martinez, wherever.
Oh, thank you.
Understood, of course.
But a case against Everard would be big.
I would prefer not to partake in anything union-related, for political neutrality.
This has to be good stuff for him to backpedal out
I
of
also
it.
started a nightclub.
What was that? It sounded like you set up a nightclub in the church.
Yeah, I reinvigorate the local nightlife. Turned their lives around.
4 kids were living in a tent on the ice. They were going to drown when it melted. It's not optimal, but the building was abandoned, so he put...
It's not that okay. Get off this
Okay.
subject now.
Lilianovich, a revolutionary matronym. The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms.
Yeah.
This man's mother was Lillian. His Lillian's son, Lillian.
So, it is what a soldier of the ice...
Thank you, Trant. Thank you for that piece of cultural theory.
Of course, excuse me.
He wasn't quite sure about the straggler before he heard this detail. It must have convinced him.
Jealousy. I thought this Lillian...
A strange psychosexual fascination. The result of spending all this time in solitude on the islands of this... Also, we have ballistics from the gun.
It's a clean win.
Oh, it's way, way more.
It's a perfect folding mechanism. It will win me Dora back. It's my master. I did all I could. Every second was a struggle.
I've never doubted you can pull yourself together and work. In bouts. Bouts don't last. I can...
God damn it. Doesn't it ever leave? It is. It will pass. In time.
Also, I looked into the mystery of the doomed commercial area.
I don't know what a doomed commercial area is.
Nothing is not important.
Yeah, honestly.
I
It doesn't sound too
confiscated drugs
important.
from
Who's
Kino's
Kuno?
dad.
You don't want to know.
You're right, Lieutenant. I don't.
So, do you want to take
I
this
don't
hot
want to,
shit back?
but you discover... So I have to.
Anything that ends the trial is okay with me.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
Okay. We have vehicles in the square.
Now you will finally get to know. The man looks westward, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Us? With the bloody murders.
That's not true.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're...
Get back to it. We left Torson and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
Did we recently shoot up a church by any chance?
God. The four.
There's also a lot.
He's anything but.
Mac the Torso Torson and Chester Mc...
They are damn iconic, though.
Yeah, not like us.
Ptolemy Price? Is the son...
He's one of the most highly...
Somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory, they speak of change. The city.
So he remembers that.
Shooting up churches never is.
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information. That's it.
He means it. Your clearance will not go up while...
Okay. It's not the bloody murder station.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershoal.
The press will blow over.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
Alright, who am I?
Who are you? Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher.
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's
That
getting
does
really cold
explain a
outside.
lot.
Should we maybe...
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the
I was a
bicep girth,
gym teacher.
your inexplicable facial hair,
my God.
some of your more old school social
I am
moves.
here to pump
How you're able to
you
perform
up.
a 360 degree.
Also, this guy.
Contact Mike.
Of course. Contact Mike.
He's been on about Mike again. I hate that guy.
When was this? When I was a gym teacher? Why did I join the RCM then?
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired.
You. Every morning.
Yes, you towed Jim in cool.
The smell of sweat. Kuro is just...
High school.
His smirk suggests, Billy.
In your 20s or late 20s. Oh, you don't...
It is...
I knew it.
Why am I like
It's
this?
not a mystery.
You really went with it too.
Dora some...
Not Dora Dubois.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol. God,
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
yeah. Or 7. You're not doing too good.
Who was she?
Incredibly bangable.
No, but what does she do?
She was incredibly fuckable.
Snow Welkin. Heartbreak Welkin. Pain Welkin.
I've only seen a picture.
Look, the sun is going...
I think she taught in the academy. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist.
In other words, he's
Am I a
hurting.
dirty cop
No.
working for... Okay then.
Talks concluded.
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the...
About
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM.
Distant traffic. A scrap
to
of
do that at
newspaper
Station
drip.
41?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers. Work with Price?
Why am I
Would fit
invited?
him.
I didn't even like this
This
dude.
truly came as a surprise to him. Not a bad one. But he's...
Flattered. Your lieutenant Kitsu.
I would have to tie things up in GRIA.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant.
I do like...
He's really considering it.
I'm ready.
Good.
Fuck it, let's go.
Under the evening sky, the great district. You close your eyes and hear the dogs. Dawson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's quite unstable. You say that like it's a...
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jam...
Are we going back to Jamrock? Did y'all run over the kids? Where are the kids? There were 2 little kids playing right where that car is. I hope they made it out of the way. There was an old lady too. What'd you do with her? You know she never goes inside. I think we have our next case. I don't even like you. Don't, Why is it... I want Kim. I thought you were sexy when I first saw you, but your personality, as usual, sucks. You can't ever go by looks. Y'all don't even hear about Titus yet. Wait till I tell you the Titus story. That's it? It ends with me getting to a police car, the door closing? Come on. Not lost. I did not choose to be a fascist. The game declared that I was a fascist. I was not a I don't know where they got that from. If you didn't make that check, you would never have seen it. This is wrong. This is very... How do I get out of here? How do I get out of these credits? Do I have to let them run? How do I stop them? It forces you to watch the credits. I did not act like a fascist. Fascists don't go around helping people, helping kids get their nightclub started, solving murders, connecting with exotic crypto wildlife. Fascists don't do any of that. You see what you want to see. The fascist is the inside of your brain, and you're seeing through it. You're seeing it on things that are not remotely related to fascism. Because you like that old man. That was you, not us. The killer, the old man sitting on the log. I hope you learn a lesson from this game. Well, I would be more worried about you than me being a fascist. There's nothing in this game that supports that. I help Kuno. I helped that lady find her husband. Even though I didn't have the empathy to connect. You know me, I don't connect with women well. So I'm gonna send like a woman cop to her house to break the news about her husband. I'm so happy this is over. That's the Elysium right there when it's over. You don't realize you don't have to play it anymore. That is the feeling of Elysium. No, you're not Laws. You are that old man sitting on the island by himself, alienated everybody in his life, hating the world, hating capitalism, hating money. I don't know about your sex life, but so I can't speak there. But he seemed pretty miserable and resentful and ate up with ideology, brain rotted. Like a paradise, a place of great happiness. All right. Oh, this is so exciting. It's done. How do I stop these credits? It won't let me exit the game. I guess I could just exit Steam, huh? All right, that's it. That was the finale. No more Disco Elysium, no more video game. I can return back to my normal show, which I will be there tomorrow at the usual time, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. I will see you there for some kind of panel or open topic or something. And enjoy the rest of y'all's day. I will not be out here anymore playing video games. So I feel like I'm returning to the normal Panelverse world. I don't have anything else to say. Mike, Ricardo, Not Laws, everybody else out there. I want to say, I'll say this, there were fun moments. There really were. There were highlights. There were lowlights. There were tragedies. I laughed. I cried. I experienced some powerful emotions. And I'm glad it's over. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care.